Now to the growing concerns over the coronavirus. Today, local hospitals here in Connecticut talked about their plans for a quarantine and then also a treatment of the virus.
And now we're hearing from a Connecticut woman who is currently isolated after returning from China. Caitlin Burchell has her story.
There have been no confirmed cases of coronavirus here in Connecticut, and medical experts we heard from today say they are ready to react. There's a Woodbury resident who visited China recently, and she's taking precautionary measures to protect the community, even though she's not feeling sick herself.
I want everyone to know is that we know how to do this.
Demonstrating protective measures they say their staff has practiced over and over again. Medical experts at Hartford Hospital stressed today that Connecticut residents should not panic about the coronavirus.
We've been doing this for all the other types of infections that have come around, such as MERS and SARS and Ebola.
But they say they're prepared if the virus makes its way to Connecticut, and they want to make sure the public is informed about this deadly illness.
If you have traveled to China and you become ill with fever and cough and shortness of breath, we ask individuals to notify their health care providers.
Today we spoke to a Woodbury couple over the phone who's being even more vigilant. They have decided to isolate themselves for 2 weeks as a precaution, since Frank Makita's wife, who's asked not to be named, was traveling in China recently to see friends and family for the Chinese New Year.
Now I'm okay. I'm feeling okay.
Makita's wife says initially all seemed fine in Wuhan, the epicenter of the coronavirus, until the end of her visit there on January 21st, when people started wearing masks and staying indoors. She flew back to the U.S. February 1st to her husband, who had become more and more concerned as he learned updates about the illness on the news.
All things combined, we wanted to make sure that the town was safe, that our friends were safe, and that everybody at work was safe.
Whether you visited China recently or not, medical experts say hand washing is so important this time of year to keep yourself healthy.
We have to keep in perspective influenza.
And again, Caitlin Burchell goes on to report that Waterbury woman has no symptoms of coronavirus. She does work at Waterbury Hospital, and so a spokesman says they're going to keep her on paid leave for that self-imposed quarantine. They also say they appreciate her care for the community. Mike?